Thank you, sir. To honor the esteemed achievements of the service and its personnel who have contributed immensely to the enhancement of their service numbers, their ranks, names, and the platforms which this incident occurred, and as well as the dates the incident occurred. To know more about the Chief of the Air Staff, such as past courses attended, previous appointments held, and as well as his hobbies, which include flying airplanes, reading, reflecting, and keeping fit. This is your go-to screen. Also, we have some pictures of Chief of the Air Staff and his decoration, and as well as recent activities he has attended in this capacity. Thank you very much. Please. You cannot extol the virtues of the Nigerian Air Force without knowledge of its rich history. The idea of establishing an Air Force for Nigeria was first mooted in 1961, following the nation's participation in peacekeeping operations in Congo and Tanzania, where the Nigerian Army had no air transport of its own and had to rely on air transport from foreign Air Forces aircraft to and from the theaters of operation. For further details, the chronology of events of the Nigerian Air Force have been compartmentalized into decades, as you can see. So for any decade you want information on, you just go to the decade and go to the particular years you want information. How was 1970, sure. Okay. That was when the Civil War ended.
For those who are not from there.
For the Nigerian Civil War,
No, it's not online, but it's just
okay. Just very because of the space.
Come back.
Another interesting highlight here is the information on the platforms and weapon systems of the Nigerian Air Force. The Nigerian Air Force has become one of the most formidable and versatile Air Force in Africa. With its vast array of weapon systems and wide ranges of aircraft types, which are categorized according to their various roles and functions, such as trainer aircraft, ground attack, interceptor, utility helicopters, attack helicopters, unmanned combat area vehicles, transport fixed, and transport rotary. These are some of the trainer aircraft of the Nigerian Air Force, both in commission and those actively in service, including the newly inducted 62 aircraft, and as well as the newly inducted T-129 attack helicopter. Verification Information System branch, the Administration branch, Standard Evaluation branch, Air Secretary branch, the Medical Services branch, and the Accounts and Budget branch. Each of these branches are headed by a branch chief who reports directly to the Chief of the Air Staff. This is the current branch chief of the Policy and Plans branch, and also the branch chiefs are assisted by several directors and staff officers. For the Policy and Plans branch, we have 4 directorates under the Policy and Plans branch, which are Directorate of Policy, Directorate of Plans, Directorate of Museum and Archives, and the Directorate of Nigerian Air Force Transformation. It would interest you to know that the Chief of the Air Staff was one time the Director of the Directorate of Plans from 11th March 2021 to 3rd September.
Policy.
Sorry, Directorate of Policy. Thank you.
Which director of Dopri under which branch?
Dopri is under administration.
Administration.
I didn't see.
We have the administration branch here.
Okay.
Yes. This is the current branch chief. The directors of Dopri.
Okay, I see
These
that.
are the directorates under the administration branch. This is
Oh, you
Dopri.
click it.
Yes.
You want to be sure.
Okay.
Yes. So the Nigerian Air Force. Militaries all over the world have presented regimental colors to eulogize the honor and traditions of the service. The Nigerian Air Force is not excluded. The colors represent our identity as a service and distinguishes the uniqueness of various commands and units. The Nigerian Air Force color was presented to the Nigerian Air Force in 1976 by former President Olusegun Obasanjo, while the Logistics Command color was presented to the command in 1982 by former President Shehu Shagari, while the Mobility Command color was presented to the command in 2011 by former President Goodluck Jonathan. And also we have insignias which are worn by various specialties of the Nigerian Air Force. These are some of them. And also we have uniforms worn by personnel of the Nigerian who have served the Nigerian Air Force in different capacities. There's a special feature for search, so if you have any name in mind you want to search for, does anybody have a name?
Yes,
Okay, group captain. Okay, since it's already here, but if you have any other name in mind, let's say I have a name allowing mine, I could just come here and type.
Are you sure that is the spelling?
Yes.
Let's say Shuaib. Let me see. Shuaib. Let's go back. Cancel it. SHUAIB. Okay?
Accident Investigation Bureau.
These are my name shakes.
Okay. So we have retired Wing Commander Shuaib here.
Okay.
We also have Wing Commander Shuaib.
That's good.
And also Wing Commander MG Shuaib.
Thank you very much. Have three Shuaib here.
6 commands, which are Tactical Air Command with headquarters in Makurdi, Special Operations Command with headquarters in Bauchi, the Mobility Command with headquarters in Yenukwa, the Air Training Command with headquarters in Kaduna, the Ground Training Command with headquarters in Enugu, and the Logistics Command with headquarters in Ikeja, Lagos. On display here we have information of the commands and as well as the units under each of these commands, and also the air officer commandings of each of these commands. It would interest you to know that the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal H.B. Abubakar, was one time the air officer commanding of the Logistics Command.
Yes, well, I was before you left us.
Very good.
There is need for a safety command.
Thank you very much. First, the uniforms on display are arranged according to the designated order of uniform fittings of the Nigerian Air Force. The number 1 dress is the ceremonial dress, which is worn for ceremonies and parade. Number 2 dress is the service dress, which is worn for social ceremonies and events. The number 3 dress is the regimental mess kit, which is worn for regimental dinners and ball. The number 4 dress is the standard working dress of the Nigerian Air Force, while the 4A, the tunic, is worn for meetings and conferences, while the provost and the matron specialty put on these uniforms in their respective workplaces. However, the woodland and the desert camouflage are the fatigue dresses of the Nigerian Air Force, while the sport dress is standard for sport activities, while the woodland and desert flying suits are worn by air crew as vegetation may determine, while the technicians put on the overall, and the raincoat is worn by all personnel during wet weather. Thank you very much.
What about the maternity? The maternity. Is that white one? Is that the
No,
one?
that is
That's for the nurse.
not
Okay.
No, but the maternity is something like that. It's just
Yes.
maybe bigger.
operations in support of joint campaigns. Thank you very much. A unique display in the Hall of Fame is a record of the Nigerian Civil War, which was fought from 1967 to 1970 between the government of Nigeria and the Republic of Biafra, a secessionist state which had declared its independence from Nigeria in 1967. On display we have documentaries of the Nigerian Civil War, the Nigerian Air Force participation in the Civil War, some pictures of the Civil War, some weapons which were recovered from the Biafran army, and as well as information of the Biafran Museum in Umuahia. Thank you very much. And also, aside from the Nigerian Civil War, the Nigerian Air Force has participated decisively in other peacekeeping missions at the Single Service in Gambia, the ECOMOG in Liberia and Sierra Leone, the African Union in Mali, and also as well as other United Nations missions. Thank you very much. Please. Publications of the Nigerian Air Force are numerous, considering the service's rate of effort. Some of the manuals on use are on display: specialist manuals, general publications, documentaries of the Nigerian Air Force, doctrines, the Air Force, the magazines of the Nigerian Air Force, which include Airman magazine, which is an annual publication of the Nigerian Air Force. Let's take a look at some of the documentaries of the Nigerian Air Force. We have this Nigerian Air Force all-female operations.
Let's see that.
Okay.
Who has already played?
The Nigerian Air Force has again made history with the conduct of an operational intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance mission.
Congratulations.
With a female crew. The mission, which was conducted on the 28th of May 2020, using the Nigerian Air Force Beechcraft, King Air ISR aircraft, had flying officers Oluwabumi Ijelo and Genevieve Umwagogo as captain and co-pilot respectively, with Sergeant Njoku Peshem as the Airborne Tactical Observation System Mission
Something
Operator,
like
and Lance Corporal Shawolu Odia as the
The
onboard
documentary is quite long.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Because
Absolutely.
Because of time. Also, we have many other documentaries included.
Congratulations, 10% of the operation, 10%.
All female,
The Nigerian Air Force is renowned for its past and present achievements, which stand the service out as a leading and formidable force in Africa. In this age of science and technology, it will interest you to view some of the research and development efforts of the Nigerian Air Force. This is the 30.1 meter life rocket, which was designed and developed at the Air Force Research and Development Center at Oshobo, as well as the electric Gulf Flying Cat, Gisha 23mm tactical gun truck, hexacopter UAV, the integrated base perimeter defense, the overhaul crash safe unit, and many others. Technical trainings. The Nigerian Air Force has 5 major focus, which covers flight training, technical training, ground training, tri-service training institutions, and the pre-tertiary education, which consists of our nursery, primary, and secondary schools. The Nigerian Air Force. In this light, the Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association plays a vital role in ensuring and supporting the well-being of Nigerian Air Force families. The Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association is a non-governmental association which helps to facilitate quick impact projects and as well as conduct outreaches to communities around the base. It would interest you to know that the president of the association is the wife of the chief of the air staff in person of architect Ajia Rekia Abubakar. We have a bio, a CV here, and as well as some
PhD.
pictures. Yes. As
As
well
a
as some
PhD, right?
pictures. Yes.
Okay.
As well as some pictures which some events which has attended from the inception of her tenure as the president of the association. She's the first. Nigerian Air Force civil military cooperation activities is its continuous implementation of its corporate social responsibilities through medical outreaches, feeding programs in IDP camps, community support, and as well as this scheme known as the Barrack Youth Empowerment through Agriculture. It was a scheme which was set up to keep the Barrack youths occupied. Thank you very much. Support of national security has continued to deploy its resources effectively across various theaters of operation, such as Operation Hardin Kai, Operation Wild Stroke, Operation Restore Hope, Operation Udoka, Operation Harmony, Operation Rattlesnake, Operation Delta Save, Operation Hadar Indaji, and many others. And also the Nigerian Air Force has responded to sister agency calls such as the INEC, the distribution of electoral materials, the NEMA, the NAMA, and the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs in the evacuation of Nigerians stranded in Sudan at the outbreak of the war. Thank you very much. With this, we've come to the end of the talk.
Thank you.
Who is going to sign the digital register?
You can nominate one of you to something.